Hey everyone, happy Monday. So today I'm going to be doing a little different type of video. This isn't going to be a haul or any project related. It's more like an experiment that I wanted to try on camera and see how it turns out. So I'm working on some Halloween TNs and I wanted to do the ruffle trim here on the side, but you only have like the pinks and the peach and the mint, all those cute colors, but I didn't have any Halloween colors except for purple, but I didn't want to use purple for all of them. So I'm going to attempt to dye the white one. I'm going to attempt to dye it either orange or green, but I wanted to try all the different types of mediums that I have. I have all my mixed media in a tub in the garage, so I just pulled some out and just like a couple of each. So I have this Distress Stain. It's in a spray form, and then I have another spray that's called Lindey's Stamp Gang. Then I have the liquid Distress Stain, and I have the Reinker. I have an alcohol ink by Adirondack. Then I have the regular Distress ink pad, and I have done this technique. I'm not sure. I know I've done the ink pad, but I'm not sure if I've done the alcohol ink or the stain, or both. But I've done it with ribbon. So I'm gonna try this. Is it satin? This trim, from Hobby Lobby, that comes like this. Since it's in white, I'm gonna try to dye it. I'm not sure if they're all gonna work the same, if it's gonna give me the desired color or desired shade of the color, but I'm gonna try each because I'm not sure if this is gonna give me a red. This is I think it's Barn Door, so it's like a red, but I'm not sure if is it gonna come out red or is it gonna come out pink. That's what I'm gonna find out. What we're gonna find out. So it's gonna be kind of like a trial and error. I have a list here of all the mediums, and just basically yes or no based on if it's the desired color that I want. But this may work for you, for like if this one doesn't come out how I want it. I want to show you how it comes out. That way you might want to use the technique for something else. It's just that I'm trying to get Halloween colors, so I did. Oops. I should have brought these colors in all of them, but I didn't have the stain in all of the colors. So I didn't have the color in all the mediums. So I did bring out this orange one, and I also just wanted to play around with it. So we're gonna see together if it's gonna be a fail or not. So I'm gonna put this aside. So the only things I have out is the ribbon, and I just got some pieces in the sizes that I know I'm gonna use. So I have all of these. You don't have to have all of them, just you can do this technique with all of them. You can just choose one. If you have this alcohol ink, I'm not sure if I can just use this or if I'm gonna need the blending solution, but I did bring it out, as well as regular water, and I have a rag, and I do have this tool, which is for the embossing tool, just in case I want to speed up the drying process, just in case that works better or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I've never done this type of video, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the spray stain. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray on the matte first. Oh, the last thing that you need is this is a non-stick matte, and this is the Reinker brand. And excuse me, I love it. You can put all your mediums on here and then just wipe it off. So that's why I'm bringing this out. But you can also use glass, or on like a regular piece of plastic. I used to use the ones from Dollar Tree, those plastic cutting boards. I used to use those. They might stain, but you can just use paper if you just, I mean, not paper, newspaper or something. You can get messy, but I like this because I don't have to replace it. I just wipe it off and then keep using the same thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this Wild Honey, and I'm gonna spray on here. And so it is a little dark. I'm afraid it's a little dark. Okay, I'm gonna try to just rub it in. And so because I didn't put the water on it, it just kind of soaked it all up. So I'm gonna go ahead and try spraying directly on it, see if that looks the same. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, and you can see there's still some white in there, so I'm just gonna kind of just rub it in it. And you can spray more. I'm just not, I feel like I'm almost done, so I don't want to have too much left over. So this is actually a very nice color and a very nice result that I got with this. So with the Distress inks, they are water based, so look how nice that is. If you do get these wet, they will reactivate the ink. So most of these Distress inks, I'm not sure if there's one that doesn't. I'm not sure if it's the stain. I'm pretty sure it's the stain. That I think it doesn't. Look at my hands. Okay, so you just, you can't wash it, but it's gonna be on a traveler's notebook, on a notebook, on a project. I don't think there's any risk, of getting it wet, I guess. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the green. It's the same medium, but I'm gonna try it with the water. See how that works out. But my hands are still very orange. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just spray it. And I'm gonna go ahead and spray some water on it. And okay, let's just do it. Alright, okay, so it is a light neon green, and I think that's very good Halloween color, the neon. I'm gonna go ahead and spray on it. It's gonna be, my guess is gonna be a little darker because of no water. And yes, and I like the result of the stains, guys. So far, so good. So you can skip the water with this. Let's see, I just don't want to get any orange in it. And I should have done baby wipes, but I haven't had baby wipes in like, I don't know, 4 years. I do keep some in my craft room for stamping, but they get dried out because I rarely do it. I rarely stamp, so okay. Look how cute that is. And I know the lighting kind of changes a little bit the true color of it, but it is, I do like the result of this. And okay, so I do like the result of it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it aside and just clean this off real quick. And you can, like I said, speed up the drying process. I'm gonna go ahead and try that right now. This mat is heat resistant, but you have to make sure that whatever's underneath is heat resistant as well. I only have this my background, and it's paper. Underneath is just my table, and I do have some, what's it called, contact paper, which my guess it shrivels up, you know, under heat. So you have to be careful with your heat. Yeah, my baby wipe is all dried. So I'm only gonna lightly dry it. I'm not gonna put it up to it and just leave it there. Just gonna go ahead, try to dry it real quick. Okay, so I do want to mention that this is just an experiment, but this did get stained with the orange right here a little bit, and that is gonna happen because, you know, I'm doing this all at once with all the different colors. This one's still kind of wet, so I'm gonna go ahead and heat it up, dry it. Okay, so here's those. And I'm gonna go ahead and skip this cracked pistachio just because I already did 2 colors with this medium, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a really nice color. This is kind of like a mint, and we already do have a mint. It's just maybe a little darker than the mint ruffle trim. But I do want to try this one. It's also green. It's called Aloha Avocado. Oh, and I forgot to mention this one. This one is twisted citron. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this little one. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna spray on here first and then see if I like it or if it's any difference. I'm not sure this one I don't think, it doesn't need any water. It already has water in it. So this one's really dark. Like really dark. Okay. It's not the Halloween color shade that I'm looking for, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish. It is still leaving a lot of white, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray directly on it. But this one's not really coming out in a spray. I'm not sure if it's clogged. It's just kind of like dots. So go ahead and just rub it around. But as you can see, you will get very nice different color shades, and you can have this trim in any color to match your project. And that is my ultimate goal, and I feel I already achieved it with the first one, but I still want to go ahead and try the rest with you, just in case you don't have these and you have some of these other ones. So yeah, it's just a different shade of green. It's kind of like a vintage old color. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if you get this wet, will it reactivate? I don't know. Just gonna go ahead and clean this off. I haven't worked with the Lindey stamp games. Oh, there was one more. Oh, my box is right behind me. So I think there's one more I'm gonna go ahead and try. I left it because, It was just, I thought it was just glitter, but we'll try it. So you can see this is like a really nice, it's a green, I'm not sure what to call it, but this is avocado, so it's just, it's a nice color. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try the stain. I'm gonna start with the red one, just because I did 3 greens already. So this is the stain, and it comes with this because you can stain your paper, but we're gonna go ahead and put it on our mat. I feel like I should have brought a wet towel, because my towel is dry. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean my fingers real quick. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just dump it in there. Oh, and it's a true red. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it again, but with water. See, 'cause I believe you don't need water, but let's see. It might just give you like a lighter red. We'll see. It just really helps you spread it and like dilute it. Yeah, I'm not sure you can tell on camera, but right here it kind of looks like an ombre effect. It's really dark up here, and it's just like a lighter red down here. So you can actually make, if you only have one color of each. I'm gonna admit, I like to collect colors, so. But if you only had one red and you wanted, you know, 3 different shades, I'm pretty sure you could achieve it just by adding different amounts of water to it. I'm actually liking the bright red, so I'm gonna go ahead and add more stain and finish this one off and try just, you know, crinkle it up. Oh. Yeah, look at that. You have red ruffle trim, and this is gonna be really hard to get off, guys. You will stain your hands. Use gloves if you must, or get messy. And I'm gonna go ahead and just be careful. You might stain your clothes. Some of these might not come off. Alright, so just be careful if you're gonna try this. Alright, we're gonna try the next one. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the green one just because I'm convinced that you'll get a true color with these, at least the 2 distress that I've tried. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip this one. Oh yeah. Alright, and move on to the distress ink. Reinker. This is the reinker for your ink pad, so when you run out of this, you don't have to buy another pad. You just re-ink it with the corresponding color. So this is a very concentrated version of this. That's all it is. It's just very concentrated. So we are gonna I'm just gonna add like a couple drops, and I'm gonna add water to it. And then let's see. Yeah. And this one is called Peacock Feathers. and it's like a really bright or really dark teal. It's not blue, it's like a teal. So I'm still getting some white spots. I'm gonna try to see if maybe adding water to it will spread. We'll see. If it doesn't, I'll just add more ink. So try to see if that can help me spread it. There's no need to, you know, waste your product. You get a lot of extra on the mat. So I am getting a little bit of a lighter shade here, but that's okay. I like the result. And we actually have a color similar to this already in the Hobby Lobby ones. So this, I won't need this color. It's just a little different, but I'm gonna go ahead and dry it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the one from Hobby Lobby is this one, and then this is the one that I just colored. So it's only a little bit different, and it's lighter, but that's because I added like 3 sprays of water. Maybe you could do 1 or just 2, and you might be able to achieve this same color with that ratio. Alright, so there's this one. The next one I'm gonna go ahead and do. Did I clean this? Gonna go ahead and do the ink just because. Let's stick to the distress. This one is called Carved Pumpkin, and I do have a spiced marmalade down here. It's just 2 different shades. I'm gonna show you how to use this one. This is just the method I use the most, but because I have all my mixed media in a box in the garage, but I'm probably gonna start using it more. So let's see. I'm gonna try to hurry up because I only have like 8 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and do both. So okay, so this is you get like a really light color with the pad, as I can see, like a washed version basically. This one's more like a yellow, and this one's like an orange. I'm gonna go ahead and do more of this one, and I'm gonna just put it over here, and I'm only gonna add 1 spritz or 2, and let's try to do this real quick. So you can do several colors and do like an ombre. Oh, we should try that. I have time. Okay. And there's your color, guys. It's really nice, soft orange. So you will get a softer color than what's actually here, because you do have to add water. Otherwise, it's just gonna soak just where you put it. Okay, so you do have to add a little water, even if it's just 1 spray. I'm not gonna dry this just because I'm running out of time, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. I know I should have grabbed more variety. I have a lot of greens and blues and orange, but okay. So this is alcohol ink, and this one I'm assuming it won't what do you call it? It won't wash away with the water because it's alcohol. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dump it in there real quick. Okay, so this quickly soaked it up, so we are going to need this basically what this is to the alcohol ink is what water is to the water-based ones. So we're gonna try this again, and oops, just a couple drops, and then try the solution. And let's see how this works. It's still soaking it up really fast, so you do get a nice let's try this, a nice color with this. It does come out quick, I mean come out quite good, but you might have to maybe use a lot because I feel like it's soaking it up really quickly. I might not even finish it. So yes, it does grab it really nicely. I will say that. You just have to be more patient, use a little bit more, but it will work. It will work, guys. And if you do add more alcohol solution, I think it might even reduce the color, because I mean lighten the color, because it acts kind of like a lifter. It lifts the color, it dilutes it. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop here with the alcohol ink. It might not be my go-to, but as you can see, it will work. If that's all you have, it will work. Okay, so let me see. I have a Glimmer mist. Should I try that one? Okay, so I only found this one. I have my box. Okay, let's do this one. It's a purple. That one's gold. I'm not sure that's gonna work. So, like I said, I've never used this one before. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Okay. Oops. Okay, this one has Glimmer. It's called Glimmer Mist. I'm gonna go ahead and spray right on it. Okay, so it's coming out kind of like a really like a light lavender. I don't feel like it's looking like this, but let's see if I spray directly on it. And then I'm gonna use the rest to soak it up. Okay. I should try more colors with this, but this particular color I'm not loving, but that's just the color expectancy. The method works fine for dyeing your ribbon. It works fine. It will give you a different shade, a different result, and so if this was all you had, this would be fine for dyeing your ruffle trim. So that's gonna be it for trying all these methods. I'm gonna say that for all of these, I'm not even gonna write on it. It's just a yes for all of them. They all work. They all work fine. But I think my favorite one is this one. I think that's my favorite one. And oh no. What happened? Okay. Okay guys, so basically, you know how I didn't dry this? It got onto my red one. I didn't dry this one, I guess. Okay, so just keep them separately till they dry fully. And that's it for this video, guys. I will be posting an ombre one. I'm gonna try it right now, but I can't do it on camera because I'm out of time. Check my Instagram to see how that comes out. Alright, until next time guys, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.